Hello, everyone. My name is Holly, and I will be the language trainer for this hour. We will be talking about say and tell, and we will be practicing that. Hello, Victor. How are you today? Hello, Victor.
Can't
Hello,
hear you.
Hello, Salvatore. How are you today? Hi, Victor. Are you there? Hi, Salvatore.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Now, now,
excellent.
now I can.
Okay, now you can. I think I had this too far back. So, all right. And how are you today, Salvatore? I think sometimes for some people it takes a while to get the verbling loaded onto
Hi,
the
Ollie.
onto the Hangout. Good, good morning.
Can you hear me, teacher?
I can hear you great.
Okay, good
Excellent.
morning. Okay,
Yeah. And
good
who
morning.
is this person eating the spaghetti?
He's an Italian actor.
Okay.
He called Alberto Sordi.
Okay.
In that movie, he is an American man in Rome.
I think I remember you telling me about that already. So, yeah. All right. Hello, Nadia. How are you today?
Hello. I'm good,
Nice to
thank you.
nice to see you.
Nice
Nice
to
to
see
see
you
you
too.
again. And is it about 1 p.m. in New Zealand right now?
Sorry?
Is it about 1 p.m. in New Zealand?
No, now it's 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Yeah,
Oh,
8 p.m.
oh, it's even later. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Well, hello, Cordell. We'll miss you today. So, hi, Alexander. Welcome again.
Hello, thank you.
So, all right. All right. So today what we are going to do is practice the difference between say and tell, and um, and then we will go into a more or less a free conversation type discussion. And what we will do is we will practice with this discussion. I will have you guys practicing reported speech. Well, one person will say something, and another person will tell us what the person said. So it should be fun. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started a little bit. So, Nadia, how has your Tuesday been since it's almost over? Nadia, can you hear
Yes.
me? Okay, how has your Tuesday been? How was your
Good.
Tuesday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good. Yeah, but I was working today. But so
Uh-huh.
because in summer in New Zealand
Summer.
is
Okay.
yeah
It's
and
summertime. Uh-huh.
mhm.
So do you guys have vacation period right now, or are you back to work?
Mm. Excuse me?
Are you working right now, or are you is it vacation period?
No, I'm working now. Yeah,
Mm,
vacation period was previous 2 weeks,
okay. All
and
right.
now it's home.
Now you're back. Okay. All right. And Alexander, how is your vacation going?
It's pretty good, but soon I'll be working.
Okay. When will you go back to work?
12 on
12.
12th January.
Okay. All right. And Victor, how's your vacation?
It's okay, but I'm self-employed And when
Oh.
I'm not working, I'm not earning money.
Uh-huh.
It's begin bothering me.
Yeah,
My vacation.
I totally understand that. In fact, I've been debating, do I teach on a certain day or do I go spend the day with
Yeah,
my
yeah.
family?
In
It's like,
one hand, it's good, but on other hand, it's not so good.
yeah, exactly. You just have to plan ahead for those kind of days. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Salvatore, you guys have a holiday tomorrow, right? Or today, I guess.
Yes, today in Italy is a holiday because it's Epiphany.
Hmm.
But I have to work because I work in a mall and we open every day. We open it every
Mm-hmm.
day.
Hmm. Oh, you're open every day. Yeah, I guess I can see that. Okay. And so you're still working, so it's not really a holiday for you. Okay.
No, not teacher.
Yeah. Yeah. And Victor, what is your family going to do tomorrow? Or will you be with your family or friends or what?
Yeah, I will be with my family. Maybe we will go outside for some. Probably we will be skating. Yeah, my
Uh-huh.
daughters will be skating. I will be chasing
Hmm.
them.
Okay, so you'll be skating and what do you guys have like gifts or and things like that as well?
My family not. Not.
No, okay. It's just a special day off that you do special things together.
Yeah, I think we had enough
Uh-huh.
holidays and gifts already.
Okay. All right. All right. So okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the difference between say and tell. Um, the word between say and tell, it is commonly confused, and one of the reasons is because they mean the same, but they're used slightly different, and they're used so slightly different that sometimes it's hard to really hardly really it's very hard to tell the difference between say and tell. So let's go ahead and read through this worksheet. For the verb say, um, we use say when we speak in general about what someone said. Victor, can you read this first line?
John said that he arrived yesterday.
Okay, and Salvatore, the next line?
My friend says that I talk too much.
Okay, and Nadia, the next line?
The president said we will not increase taxes.
Okay. We also use say for other forms of communication. Victor, could you read the next line?
The newspapers say that the economic situation is changing.
Okay, and Salvatore, the next one?
The the book says that sugar is bad for you.
Okay, excellent. So important. Say cannot be followed by a direct personal object. In other words, we cannot say somebody something. However, we can say something to somebody. For example, he said hello to me. Okay. Where with told, it's completely opposite. Um, so we have with tell, we use tell when we speak about what someone said to another person. Victor, can you read the? No, Nadia, can you read this line?
John told me that he arrived yesterday.
Okay, and Victor?
My friend tells me that I talk too much.
Okay. Tell is often used with an object plus infinitive to express orders, instruction, request, and advice. Salvatore, could you read this?
He told me to be quiet.
Okay, and Nadia?
She told her son not to talk to strangers.
So important. When we use tell in this way, it is always followed by a direct personal object. In other words, we cannot tell something, we can only tell somebody something. So one of the things I've always told my students, if you look at the difference between said and told, and or say and tell, is when you have said, it's usually John said that. So you have this relative pronoun right here, where with told, it's always a personal pronoun. John told me that. But my friend tells me that. But with the words with say, there is no personal pronoun there. So it's just a relative pronoun. Says that, say that, says that, says that. So that's one of the big things is she told her, he told me. Do you guys understand that?
Yes,
All right. Any questions?
quite clear.
Okay, good. Let's go ahead and practice. We have this dialogue. Let's go ahead and practice. Complete the dialogue using say or tell in the correct form after I greet this new person. Hello, Jonathan.
Hello, my name is Marlene.
Oh,
How are you?
hey, Marlene, how are you? You're up in Canada, right?
Sorry?
Where are you located? Where do you live, Marlene?
I live in Australia right now.
Australia. Okay. There's one person, another person just like you that's using her husband's account, and she's in Canada, and then another one that's in Australia. So, okay. So,
Really?
sorry.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have to make one account for me.
Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. I can't remember what country you're from though, Marlene.
I'm from Panama, but I live in here in
Panama.
Australia for the
I
last 4 months.
Yes, I remember now. Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
we just looked a little bit at the some rules or some differences between say and tell, and now we're going to practice this. So what we're going to do is complete the dialogue using say or tell in the correct form. So, Victor, can you read the first line?
Did you meet Sam yesterday?
And Salvatore, the second line?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and then Nadia, the third line.
What did he say?
Okay, so what did he say? What did he say? Okay, and then Marlene, can you do the next one? Is it say or
Okay.
said or
He
told?
told
Huh?
he
He told?
he told me that he can join us this weekend.
Okay, and Victor
Really? Why not?
and Salvatore?
Well, he, uh, well, he said that, no, sorry. Well,
Yeah, he said that.
he said that
Yeah.
he had a lot of work to do, and he said some other problems. He said.
Okay. Nadia.
What kind of problems?
Okay, and Marlene.
It's me?
Yep.
He told me not to say anyone,
Okay, he told me not to tell anyone.
not to tell anyone.
Yeah, he told me not to tell anyone. Victor
Can't you tell me?
and Salvatore.
Sorry, I can't. Um, I can't. I can't say anything to anyone.
Okay, and then Nadia.
I see. So, what did you told? Did
Okay,
you tell? What did
what
you
did you
tell?
say? What did you
What did
say?
you say? Mm.
And then Marlene.
Mm.
Um, I tell him that is not a problem.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
And then next line, Victor, can you do the next one?
Yeah. I said that we would organize another trip later this year.
Okay, organize another trip later this year. So I told him. So one of the basic rules I like to tell people is, it's told him, her, me, that basically. I told him that, or I told her that, or I said that. So if you see, if you're not sure which one to say, if you need to put in a personal pronoun with him or her or me, it's always told. Okay, so let's go into practice 2. Let's complete the sentences below with say or tell in the correct form. Salvatore, could you do number 1?
Okay. I I told him to be quiet, but he didn't listen.
All right. And number 2, Nadia?
Can you tell me how to get to the station?
Sure. Yeah, turn right on Salvatore Torre Street and left on Victor Street. I'm sorry, you used y'all's names. Okay, number 3, Marlene.
Okay, I didn't hear that. Can you say it again?
Can you say it again? Yeah.
Can you,
So tell it.
can
You want to
you-
say tell it, but can you say it again? Okay. Number 4, Victor.
I can't hear her. What did she say?
Um,
Or what do
she
she say?
What did she say? Yeah, what did she say? She said that you are a very good speaker of English. So, Salvatore, number 5.
He said something to me, but I didn't understand.
Perfect. Number 6, Nadia.
Your secret is safe with me. I didn't. I don't.
Didn't. Perfect.
Didn't. Okay. I didn't say anyone.
You didn't tell anyone.
Tell anyone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell
you
anyone.
didn't tell anyone. Okay, and you wouldn't for this one. It's I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
You didn't tell anyone, but you didn't say anything. Okay. Number 7, Marlene.
Okay, didn't tell you to get here on time?
Yeah, you did, but I slept in and I just couldn't get there on time. I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? So, all right, Victor.
Doctors say that too much cholesterol is bad for us.
Okay, excellent. Salvatore, number 9.
What do scientists said about global warming?
Okay, actually, what do scientists
Say,
scientists
present
say about yeah
scientists.
scientists? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, number 10, Nadia.
Does the article say us that dark chocolate is good for our health?
Yeah, does the article tell us that dark chocolate is good for our health? Does anybody know where that noise is coming from?
Tell. Every time. Yeah.
There's a really bad noise coming from somewhere. Does anybody else hear that? So,
Yes,
Yes.
here some noise.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So Nadia, do you hear it?
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay.
Okay, I maybe it's
Let's see if
from
everybody mutes. I'm muting. Yeah, I think it's from Nadia's. I think. No, it's still there. Maybe it's from Marlene. Maybe the sound's coming from your computer. Number 11. Marlene, could you do that one?
Yeah, the weather forecast said that it will rain all
Okay.
week.
And Victor.
The latest research tells us that people are spending more time at home.
Okay, excellent. All right, so let's look at number 11 right here. So Marlene, in
Yes,
Australia, what does the weather forecast say about this week in Australia?
they said it will be rain all week.
In Australia?
Yeah, what system is coming out? What system start right now in Australia?
Oh, really? So it's raining a
Yeah,
lot. Oh, okay. So it's
yes.
okay. How about in Nadia? You're in New Zealand. So what does the weather forecast say about this week in New
this.
Zealand?
Yeah, this week was sunny. It's too hot for New Zealand, about 25 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and all day long it's sunny. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Um. Okay. So So the weather forecast said that it will be sunny all week. Okay. And Marlene, when you aren't speaking, could you mute your phone? I mean, mute your microphone because there's a sound coming
Okay,
from your
yeah.
computer. Okay. Thank you. All right. Salvatore, in Italy, what did the weathercast say about this week in Italy?
This week, the weather will be cold. They said that will arrive with cold air from Siberia.
Oh, okay. So you'll be getting some cold air from Siberia. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And Victor, how about in Russia? What does the weather forecast say about the weather in Russia this week?
The weather forecast said that it will be frost here on the
It,
next week.
it will be frost or frozen?
Frozen, hard frozen.
Frozen all week. Okay. That's pretty much what the weather forecast said here in Idaho as well. Um, we've been having the chance of snowstorms for the last 3 or 4 days, but it doesn't seem like it's really happening.
Are
So
you in the center of America?
no, I'm in the Northwest.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're near the mountains, the mountain region. So sometimes we have a much shorter winter than you guys have. It's usually from maybe November to February, maybe.
I
Um,
heard that the weather forecast said that it will be Arctic storm in the
yes.
Central America.
Yeah, I haven't heard that, but based on what the weather's been here, it does not surprise me. Um, There was a day a few days ago that I got so cold that I wrapped myself in blankets, and I was wondering why it was cold.
And as I know, last winter was very hard as well, right?
Yeah, well, not here, not where I was.
Okay.
I live in an area of the U.S. that it gets cold, but it doesn't get harsh. So
Lucky you.
yeah. So I mean, sometimes we have our days where, like last week, it was -12, and I'm like, oh, I'm cold. But all right, so number 10. This is a question as well. Does the article tell us that dark chocolate is good for our health? Okay, question for you guys. Marlene, have you heard, do you know whether dark chocolate is good for our health? Marlene, you need to unmute.
No, I think dark chocolate is not good for our health.
Okay. Okay. So you don't know, you think it's not good for our health. Okay. All right. And Nadia, let's look at number 9. Do you know what scientists say about global warming? Marlena, could you mute, please? Okay. Nadia, do you know what scientists say about global warming?
The global warming is very bad for our planet, yeah, because it's the ice is ice in the I mean it's on Arctic, on Antarctic and Arctic. The ice is, I don't know this word in English.
The ice is melting.
Yeah, melting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Okay.
Planet.
Yeah. So the ice is melting, therefore we will have what is called climate change.
Yeah.
Okay. Victor, have you noticed in Russia, since Russia has such harsh winters, have you noticed, has there been any difference in the last 10 years or so with the winters?
I didn't notice any changes. And
Uh-huh.
we have kind of joke. When it's extremely cold, we can say, it's global warming.
Oh, okay. So that's that's the joke. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Salvatore, have you noticed any changes because of global warming in Italy at all?
Yes, because in the last year the hair pulling is bad, and for many people changed the quality of air and the climate because for example I hear that there isn't anymore the half season, for example.
There isn't any more
You
what
know,
season?
half season, autumn or spring.
Okay. Oh, okay. There isn't really it's just basically winter and summer, more or
Yes,
less.
the half season are very short.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And how about in Marlene? How about in Panama? Have you noticed any differences in the weather because of global warming? You need to unmute now. Marlene? Okay.
Sorry, can you repeat the question again?
Yeah,
Was my
sure.
internet going broken? I don't know.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, no
Can you
worries.
repeat the question again?
Sure. Have you noticed, it says, have you noticed any change in the weather or the climate in Panama because of global warming or because of climate change?
She's mute again.
She's me. Okay. Marlene? Okay, you're
I'm
muted
so
again.
sorry.
No worries.
So sorry, Krishna. Yeah, my internet. I hear you like a half, and the other half I can hear.
Oh,
Because the
okay.
internet is not so good.
Okay. All right. So how about Nadia? How about in the Ukraine? Have you noticed any difference in the weather because of global warming?
Yeah, in Ukraine, the summer is too hot.
Mm,
Yeah,
Okay.
it's about plus 14,
Mm-hmm.
40. Yeah, it's too hot. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's in past. It's the summer was about the temperature was about 25 degree, and now it's plus 14.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's a very difference in the summertime, but not in the wintertime.
Mm.
Okay. All right. Let's go to special expressions with say and tell. So say and tell are also used in special expressions. Let's look at the expressions below. Expressions with say. We say sorry or apologize. Salvatore, could you read this first line?
Say sorry, apologize. Look what you done. Say sorry.
Okay. Say something, nothing, anything. Victor, can you read that one?
Don't just stand there. Say something.
Perfect. Say a word. Marlene, could you say this? Can you read this? You need to unmute. Marlene, can you hear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to say a word.
Okay, excellent. Say hello, say good morning, say goodbye. Nadia, can you read that one?
In my country, you should say hello when you enter a shop.
Is that really true in the Ukraine?
No.
Okay. How about in New Zealand?
Yeah, even people which don't know each other can say hello on the street. Yeah, in my district. Yeah,
Uh-huh. And was that strange for you at first?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's very common in the States as well. So, all right. Say your prayers. Salvatore, could you read this one?
He said his prayers before going to bed.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay. Expressions with tell. Tell the time. Victor, can you read this one?
Can you tell the time in Spanish?
No. Can you?
No, either.
Can you tell the time in French?
Not at all.
What language can you tell the time in?
I can tell the time in English and in Russian.
Okay, only English and Russian. And I can tell the time in English and Finnish. So, okay, tell the truth or a lie. Marlene, can you read the first line?
Yeah. Tell the truth. Don't trust Adrian. He never tells the truth.
He never tells the truth. The
The truth.
truth. Okay,
That's truth.
yeah, excellent. Okay, Nadia, can you read the next one?
Don't trust Adrian. He only tells lies.
Perfect. Okay, tell a story. Salvatore.
She tells interesting stories.
Okay, so tell the difference or notice the difference. Victor.
I can't tell the difference between Coca-Cola and Pepsi.
Okay, is that true? Can you tell the difference?
I think it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same to you. All right. Can anybody here tell the difference between Coca-Cola and Pepsi?
Yeah, I think the Coca-Cola is a little bit more strong than the Pepsi. Pepsi is like it's a more
Mm-hmm.
clear. I think the Coca-Cola is more strong, yeah, more poor, something like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm. One of the things that I found is it was really interesting is in the different countries I've lived in, Coca-Cola and Pepsi have different tastes. And when I was in Finland, I could not tell the difference between Coca-Cola and Pepsi, but here in the States, I can. So it's really weird. Nadia, can you tell the difference between Coca-Cola? No?
Oh, I don't know, because I don't like Coca-Cola and Pepsi, and I forget about. Um,
What they taste like.
yeah.
Because you don't drink it very often. Okay. I'm a Pepsi-holic, I think. You have alcoholics, I'm a Pepsi-holic. So, Salvatore, can you tell the difference between Coca-Cola and Pepsi?
No, teacher, I can tell the difference. I don't know
Hmm.
because I don't like Coca-Cola very much and Pepsi too.
Okay, so if you don't drink it, you can't really tell as much. Okay, next question as far as tell the difference. Can you guys tell the difference between British English and American English?
Yeah, there is a difference.
Can you tell? And Nadia,
For
can
exa Yeah, for
yes?
example, the word better. In
Mm-hmm.
American, you say better. In English, they say better.
Yeah,
Better.
yeah, and their R's are a little bit different,
Yeah.
and
And
like it,
some other
yeah.
sounds, expressions, words,
Mm-hmm.
slang.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. And can you tell the difference, Nadia, between American English and British English?
Yeah, British English more clear.
Oh, is it?
Um, yeah, the words more clear, and when um, I listen in American accent, I can't understand. It's for me, it's like a noisy. I can't understand each word because it's I can't separate each word. Yeah,
Ah,
it's
uh-huh. Okay.
yeah, it's like it's noisy for me. But I very good understand British
British.
accent.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
more clear.
Yeah.
I can tell why. Because in the school we was learning British English. Yeah,
Yeah.
but,
I think
but when we met American English, it was surprised.
yeah, I think that's actually the case is for those of you at least in Europe, you learn more British English
Yeah.
and then you were exposed to American English on the movies and stuff like that. Salvatore, can you tell the difference between British English and American English?
Yes, I can tell that American English I hear often that Americans use gonna, wanna, this word
Uh-huh.
contraction, and
Mhm.
I can say that when I went to Scotland,
Mhm.
it was difficult to me to understand when I spoke to Scottish people.
Mhm.
I think that Scottish is different from British English.
Yes. And in fact, I have a difficult time when I am talking to a Scottish person and actually also a British person. There in British English they have this thing that's called a pronunciation that's called RP, and which is called it's RP, which is received pronunciation, and um, and a lot of the people from certain areas of Britain will learn this received pronunciation um, because it's the more standard. So I can understand the RP, the received pronunciation, but I can't understand their regular. I have to struggle. I struggle sometimes. So, welcome, um, Gianluca.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Where are you from?
Italy.
Italy, awesome, awesome. So I was just talking to Salvatore from Italy. Um, so let's go. We're gonna go on, and Moham, welcome. Better late than never for both of you. So we're going over the difference between say and tell, and then we will have a pronunciation, not pronunciation. We will have a discussion about free time. So number one, Victor, can you do this one?
Jerry is a comedian. He is good at telling jokes.
Okay. So, Victor, are you good at telling jokes?
Uh, I have moments,
Okay.
not
Okay.
always.
So, number two, Salvatore, can you do that one?
Yes. Brian is very honest. He never tell he never tells lies.
Never tells lies. So do you ever tell lies?
No, teacher, not much. I tell the truth
Hmm.
every time.
Yeah, me too. I very rarely lie, if ever. So I
It
can't
also
even do
gets
white
fine.
lies. So, okay, Nadia, can you do number 3?
The student had nothing to say, so he remained silent.
So he remained silent. Do you do the same thing, Nadia? If you have nothing to say?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right. Number 4, Moham, can you do that one?
Hello, Holly. I can try.
Hello.
It was getting late, so I said goodbye and went home.
Okay. All right. How late do you think maybe it was getting before you said goodbye and went home? Moham?
I think it's after 2 a.m.
2 a.m. at least. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it depends on the friends how long you stay, really. So, number 5, Marlene, could you read that one?
Joy has traveled all around the world. He has lots of fascinating stories to say, to
To
say,
say,
to
to
say,
tell.
to tell.
Yeah, lots of fascinating stories to tell. No, Marlene, you have traveled a lot. Do you have a lot of fascinating stories to tell?
Yeah, I have a lot of fascinating stories to say. Yeah, I have.
To tell? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long have you've been in Australia? Just 4 months, right?
Yeah, for a month right
Okay.
now. Yeah.
So what was the thing that surprised you the most about being in Australia?
Well, surprise me most people are polite and educated.
Mm-hmm.
So really formal people, and seriously, because I come from Latin country, and we are relaxed, and here people, I think they relax, but not like when you say hello for someone, for example,
Uh-huh.
the people here not to expression, like not, how can I explain that?
So you say hello to somebody and
And when
they
you, because accustomed to say, hello, mi hermano, how are you? So happy. And people, when you give you a hand, like, I don't know. It's not like, I feel like, I don't know.
yeah,
It's a
it's not the
big
same.
change for me. It's a
Yeah.
big change for me. Because
Uh-huh.
I've been in Italy. I've been in Italy in 2011. I live in Italy. And
Uh-huh.
people there are really, really friendly.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Yeah.
and all people from Central America more relaxed. Yeah,
Yeah.
here too seriously person. I think.
Okay. Yeah. Well, don't go to Northern Europe then, because I think in Northern Europe they're a bit more uh, I don't know, different. I can't explain it. So, um, but and Gianluca, how are you? Glad you came back. It's okay.
Sorry, I lost connection.
Video connection. Did you get the one that says video error, major video error, and it just kicked you out?
I can't turn on my video because I have a better connection, internet connection. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay. Yeah, no worries. Sometimes I'll get that error and it kicks me out too. So, all right. Could you read number 6, Gianluca? How do I say your name, by the way?
Sorry,
How do I pronounce your name?
Gianluca.
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 Gianluca. Okay.
Yeah, sounds okay.
Gianluca. Okay. Could you read number 6?
Okay, Mark and Kevin are identical twin. You can tell the difference between them.
Okay. Do you know any identical twins that you cannot tell the difference between?
I'm sorry, my English is very low because when you speak about a complement, object complement, you had to use tell.
Uh-huh. Okay. No, but do you know any twins that look a lot alike?
Could you repeat, please?
Yeah. We just read Mark and Kevin are twins. Do you personally know any twins who look very similar?
Oh, nothing.
No? Okay.
No, sorry.
Okay. All right. This is the most recent twin picture of my sister and
Yes,
I. Do we look alike? Everyone?
You
you are
look
twins.
similar, but
It's the same.
but not the same.
Not the same. I think that like Gianluca has not actually seen me on video, so he can't tell the difference. But those people who, which one am I? Am I the one in yellow or the one in blue?
A little different.
Yeah. Yeah. So this was made on Christmas Eve, so just a few weeks ago. But yeah, we're very similar. So
Are you
anyway,
twins? Are you
yes,
twins?
yeah, we are twins. I am 8 minutes older, but
Wow.
she looks years older than me. So,
Exactly.
but I am the older sister. All right, number 7. Victor, can you do that one?
I don't need a watch to tell the time. I have my smartphone.
Me too.
Yeah.
Number 8, Salvatore.
She said something interesting, but I forgot what it was.
Really? Did you ever remember?
No, I don't remember.
Never. No, never. You completely forgot. Okay.
The teacher
Okay.
said something interesting. But I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah, totally forget. Yeah. Number 9, Nadia.
Don't say a word without your lawyer.
Really? Why?
Why? So because what you say, it can be used против
Against.
against you. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That is actually from the movies, you know. What you can say can be used against you in the court of law. That's great. Number 10, Moham.
Just tell the truth for once.
Are you sure I need to? Can't I continue lying?
You ought to.
Okay, tell the truth. Okay. But you know, it is okay in language class to lie, right? If a teacher
Yeah.
asks you a question.
Yeah, it might be.
When was the last time you...
Especially it's broadcast worldwide.
Yeah, exactly. So, Marlene, number 11.
The mistake was my fault, so I had to say sorry.
And did the person you said sorry to forgive you?
What do you say? Do you
Yeah,
speak on the side?
yeah. Well, you just said the mistake was my fault, so I had to say sorry. So what I said is, did the person forgive you?
Oh, I think yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I say sorry for forget my fault. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Okay. So, Jean-Luca, number 12.
Muslim say their prayer 5 times a day.
Muslims say their prayers 5 times a day. Is that true, Mulham?
Sorry, the phone was distracting me. Yeah, it is true.
It is true? Okay.
Yeah, most of the majority of people, yeah, majority.
Okay.
Like yeah, like if you are going to go in and say in a percent way, 70% of people. But the way, but it differentiates from one area to another because some people are not that religious committed in other countries. So
Okay.
it differs, yeah.
Yeah, it
But
differs.
yeah,
But in general, I remember when I was in Dubai, walking next to a mosque during the call to prayer and not being able to hear it. And my friends were like, "You can't hear that, Holly?" So I'm not sure why that was, but okay. All right. So we have just a few minutes. So we're going to go on to a discussion. Bear with me a moment. This is more or less, this is what I call it a guided free discussion, where you have some questions, but you don't have to actually use these questions. You can just talk if you'd like. So what I'd like, Victor, if you'd like to choose a question, and just ask somebody a question, and let's start a conversation. Can you do that?
Okay. Salvatore, what hobbies do you have?
Mm, what hobbies? Okay, I have a few hobbies. I like to study and learn in English, and I like to watch movie in English, and also I like to go to the stadium to watch the match, my favorite team.
Which
Is
game? Football?
Yes, football.
is that what Cornell was talking to you about?
Yes, teacher, because tonight there will be important match in Italy.
Okay, excellent. All right. So, Salvatore, can you ask somebody else a question?
Okay. Victor, do you have enough free time?
It's a really good question. I think yes, I have enough free time, but I use it for learning English. And when I'm learning English, I don't have free time.
Oh, it totally makes sense. So,
You spent free time very well, Victor.
yeah,
Thank you so
so
much.
Very
it's
good choice.
very productive. So, all right. So, Victor, can you choose another question and ask somebody else?
Okay. Nadia, tell me about some good places to hang out.
Excuse me, what is hangout? It means
Where you spend your time.
okay. So it's a beach. Um, it's my favorite place to spend time, to spend free time. Yeah.
It's on the beach. Okay.
What
So
interesting on the beach?
What
Just lying
interesting.
on the sand?
It's good for walk, and so I can see the boats, yeah, and maybe pair boats. So
the what? Say that again. It's good for walking.
walking, and I can see a boat. boats,
Ships, I think.
ships,
Oh, the
ships.
boats, ships. Yeah, okay.
Vessels.
Ships. Yeah, I didn't understand the boats. I can see the ships. Okay, excellent. All right. So Nadia, can you choose a question?
Okay, to maybe Gianluca, yeah.
Gianluca.
Gianluca.
Sorry,
Gianluca.
sorry.
Don't worry.
What did you do last summer vacation?
Oops.
Okay. My last vacation, I went to United States and in the winter, and my wife and I, we did nothing of special. We walk, we see the beach, nothing of special.
So where did you go in the U.S.?
We went to Santa Monica and Vegas.
Okay, Santa Monica and Vegas, and nothing special there.
No.
Just went to the. So in Vegas, you went to the casinos.
Yes, but I don't like gambling.
Yeah, I mean I like gambling and I like casinos. I just didn't like Vegas when I was there. So.
If you go to Vegas, you can do other thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can see fabulous hotels. You can see fabulous sites like to Grand Canyon, Bryce Canyon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hello, Grace. How are you? She just showed up. So, all right. Thank you, Gianluca. Gianluca, can you choose another question and ask somebody?
Okay.
Jonathan is really Marlena.
Okay. Just a second. Jonathan, do you have free time on Sundays?
So Marlena?
I have free time on Sunday.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, sometimes, usually I work on Sunday, so I don't have too much time free on Sunday.
All right. Thank you. All right. Everyone, I want to thank you very much for your participation in class, and thank you, Grace, for coming, but unfortunately we are ending the class now. So do come to the next class if you'd like to. It is about after the interview, so it's about interview skills. And thank you very much, and everyone have a wonderful day. And I'll see you. And for those of you who are in Australia and New Zealand, sleep well. So I guess it's late at night or in the evening for you. And the rest of you, have a good day. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Ali. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you. Thank you.